Eto, grabe, flash report. Ngayon ko lang ito nakita 'no, actually ngayon-ngayon lang ito na lumabas na balita. Makita niyo dito ang balita ay umano'y anomalya sa 2019 SEA Games iimbestigahan ng NBI. Ito raw ay ayon sa irregularities noong 2019 na SEA Games. Tinututukan ng National Bureau of Investigation ang umano'y irregularidad sa mga pondo para sa isang sports complex sa New Clark City sa Tarlac na ginamit noong 2019 Southeast Asian Games. Ayon kay ito matibag na naman, nakarating sa kanila ang impormasyon ngayon lang. Yung flood control yung pinaka-recent, ito po, ano ba naman 'yan? 'Di ba talaga kayo makapag-move on, kailangan yung manghalongkat ba? Kaugnayan sa ano 'yan, bilyon-bilyong piso kaugnay sa proyekto na hindi pa umano na-liquidate. Lumitaw din ang alegasyon na nakatanggap ng humigit kumulang 10 billion ang bayad ang isang pribadong kumpanya nang wala umanong bidding sa pamamagitan ng congressional insertion. So, hiwalay ito sa kontrobersyal na cauldron na muli rin umanong sisilipin ng NBI. Alam na natin kung ano itong ginagawa nila. Ito po ay connected na naman sa impeachment. Bakit? Kasi gusto nilang bawasan ng bawasan ang mga senador na boboto sa impeachment. At ito nga nakakatawa 'no, pagkatapos bisitahin ni Marcos Jr. yang New Clark City na 'yan, yan po yung mga facilities, na ginamit nung 2019. Pupunta si Marcos Jr. diyan, ilalagay niya yung kanyang logo na Gagong Pilipinas diyan at, aangkinin na proyekto nila 'yan. Actually na-mention naman dito ni ano, ni
Well, yung National Academy of
Sani Angara.
medyo
Oo, yan.
bago-bago ito. I think 2018 or 2019 napasa yung batas at slowly dinidevelop natin yung mga facilities. Of course, ito yung facility ng BCDA na ginamit nung Southeast Asian, nag-host tayo ng Southeast Asian Game.
Oo, 'di ba? So pagkatapos nilang bisitahin 'yan, pinapaimbestigahan nila sa NBI ang di umano ay anomalya. At alam niyo kung sino yung tinutukoy nila dito? Isang senador at siya ang maaaring isusunod nila kay, Senator Marcoleta. Tingnan nga muna natin ang ini-issue nila, itong cauldron daw na ito na nagwo-worth ng 50 million. Tingnan niyo naman ang ganda.
These days, a senator in the Philippines government.
Passing it on to the next generation of boxers. And there we go, the cauldron is lit. The flame shines bright and the fireworks light up the night.
Ganda. Ganda. Imagine niyo na lang si Marcos Jr. ang presidente diyan, hindi siya makakagawa ng ganitong proyekto. 'Di ba? Nag-host siya ng ASEAN ngayong taon, pero ginamit niya yung dati ng tapos na establisyemento sa Cebu. Itong si PRRD nag-host ng SEA Games, ito po ay bagong gawa under his administration. Tapos ngayon kini-question nila, pero tingnan niyo naman, nakaka-proud. Nakaka-proud yan.
Anim na beses.
Diba? Lahat ng bansa pumunta po dyan. So ano ba itong ini-issue nila na ito?
Standing tall and imposing at 50 meters high, this cauldron at the New Clark City in Tarlac will be lit for the 30th Southeast Asian Games. But even before it gets ignited, the structure and the team behind its construction is already coming under fire. The cauldron, made of steel and designed by national artist for architecture Bobby Manyosa, costs 50 million pesos. This, says Senator Franklin Drilon, is just too much.
Do you realize that at 1 million per classroom, this can construct 50 classrooms?
yung administrasyon ngayon, anong naipagawa
In other words, we
na pwede nating ikaka-proud ngayon? Ngayon ginagamit ngayon yung pinagawa na yan,
did away with 50 classrooms in exchange for one caldero. Is this a correct conclusion, Mr. President?
The Bases Conversion and Development Authority has clarified that it is a project of the Philippine Sports Commission. Its foundation alone costs 13.4 million pesos, while the PSC spent 32 million pesos for its actual construction. They also have to pay Manyosa 4.4 million pesos for his design. Senator Sonny Angara, the budget sponsor, said the structure serves
Budget sponsor, make sure, kung ipapakulong nyo si Cayetano, make sure na isasama nyo to,
a purpose.
I think what the government was really envisioning was to, do a really impressive hosting of the games and showcase the Philippine ingenuity by using Philippine creative designers and performers.
The good sponsor, good intention as he is, finds difficulty justifying a 50 million caldero.
Drilon asked if the design and construction of the cauldron underwent bidding. Senator Sonny Angara says it's the PSC which has an explaining to do. According to BCDA data, facilities alone for the biennial meet already hit 11 billion pesos. According to the BCDA, the 2,000-seater aquatic center costs 2.1 billion pesos. The athletic stadium, which has a 20,000 seating capacity, is valued at 3.36 billion pesos. The athletes' villa is pegged at 1.77 billion pesos, while the River Park Corridor Roads and Parks costs 1.24 billion pesos. The facility's maintenance cost is at 188 million pesos yearly. And once the games are done, Drilon urges that a special audit be done on SEA Games expenses. Reporting for News 5, Mean Los Baños, we are One News.
House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano defends the 50 million peso cauldron which earned the ire of Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon and Filipinos online. He says it's a work of art designed by national artist for architecture Francisco Bobby Manyosa.
So while some people may see a cauldron, we see a monument. We see the athletes, we see the burning flames that represent hope and the fighting spirit. So we think it was just appropriate.
Cayetano broke protocol and interchamber courtesy by going to the Senate. Cayetano is the chairman of the Philippine SEA Games Organizing Committee, or PhysGOC, which was created to handle the games. During the hearing, Cayetano says around 1.5 billion peso worth of funds for the SEA Games will not undergo public bidding.
There are exceptions under the procurement law. However, they are still subject to guidelines by government procedure, particularly during the submission of liquidation.
Senator Drilon says he will leave it to the Commission on Audit to do an audit of the funds.
Ngayon, ito, alam nyo na. Ito, sige, panoorin mo.
Hindi isang kaldero, kundi isang obra na simbolo ng SEA Games. Ganyan dinipensahan ng chairman ng Philippine Southeast Asian Games Organizing Committee na si House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano ang binabatikos na cauldron ng SEA Games na sinasabing nasa 50 milyong piso ang halaga. Nakatutok si Mav Gonzalez.
Ganito ang itsura ng sinasabing 50 million pesos na cauldron sa New Clark City na sisindihan sa pagsimula ng Southeast Asian Games sa susunod na linggo.
Hindi siya basta-basta, ang taas,
Kontrobersyal dahil sa laki umano ng ginugol batay sa lumabas sa budget deliberation sa Senado. Kanina, si House Speaker Alan Peter Cayetano ang humarap sa mga senador bilang chairman ng Philippine Southeast Asian Games Organizing Committee o PhysGOC.
Are we spending a lot of money? Yes. Is it excessive? No. Is it overpriced? No. Singapore spent 15 billion in hosting alone in
With
20.
all due respect, we never said that this was overpriced.
The cauldron that has been put in the spotlight is cheaper than what was built by Singapore in the last 4 years. 4 years ago, 63 million. And yung sa Singapore po, hindi po national artist. Why? Because the cauldron po is the symbol. It's not one of the symbols. It's the symbol of the games, whether it's Olympic Games or SEA Games. and it's a work of art. So while some people may see a cauldron, we see a monument. We see the athletes, we see the burning flames that represent hope and the fighting spirit.
For 50 million, you want to have a caldero?
Ah, 'di ba? Yan po ay koneksyon ng mga dilawan nung panahon na yan. Pero tingnan ninyo, example na lang, ngayon, ito I'll give you an example. Noong nagkaroon ng budget ang Department of Tourism ni Frasco, ito pa lang, 49 million, ito po ay ilang segundo lang na ads para sa Department of Tourism, pero wala namang kwenta kasi copy and paste.
Nga mga copy-paste na video clip na ginamit sa Love the Philippines video ng Tourism Department. Ang masakla pa, tila prinomote natin ang tourist spot ng ibang bansa.
At dahil dyan, pinapuputol na ng Department of Tourism ang kontrata sa ad agency na DDB Philippines. Nasa front line ang balitang
Maalala nyo yan, 49 million pesos po yan. 1 million na lang pasok na to sa plunder. So asahan ninyo, ito, ang susunod talaga nilang target ay si Alan Peter Cayetano kasi siya po ang secretary or siya yung chairman ng budget dyan sa 2019 or ng SEA Games. Siya yung chairman dyan sa SEA Games noong 2019. So siya po ang isusunod nila at malamang sa malamang ang ikakaso nila sa kanya ay plunder kasi umabot ng 50 million itong cauldron na ito. Ayun po, ito yung nakikita nyo ngayon. Na katakataka yung timing of all na panahon sa ngayon. Bakit sa ngayon ito lumalabas? Kasi kung tutuusin, sabihin na natin, ito po ay maanomalya. Dapat nung pag-upo na lang ng pag-upo ni Marcos Jr., ito ang binring up nila kagad. And to think na 50 million, at nakita natin ang naging performance nito. Nakita nyo, nilight up ni Senator Manny Pacquiao at yung buong compound, yung buong facilities. Nakita natin na ikinaka-proud natin sa buong Southeast Asia na tayo po ay nakagawa ng mga ganitong venue sa buong kabuuan ng Southeast Asia. At para lang single out ang isang senador na pumapabor. Alam nyo na, kasi aabot pa naman ng halos less than a year or maybe more than a year itong impeachment. Tamang-tama, pagdating ng araw na yan, abay hinug na at baka mauna pang makulong si Alan Peter Cayetano dahil lang dito. So yan po, bantayan po natin dahil ito yung susunod nilang proyekto. Si Alan Peter Cayetano.